Y'all know I love life coaching, and I want to coach you today because we have the 10 forms of wealth, right? Who's doing their 10 forms of wealth, right? In the inside of our God-sized dreams planner, the daily and monthly planner that you started hopefully in 2025, maybe before, is we've got the 10 forms of wealth. And today I want to coach on one aspect of the 10 forms of wealth, because when you look at number one, your spiritual world, two, your physical health, do an assessment of each of these. Again, it's in your GSD planner, but on a 1 to 10 scale right now on the life coaching side, your spiritual self, your physical health, your mindset, where you at? Your family. Are you getting good time this summer here in July, August, whenever you're listening in? Your professional world, your financial world, 6, 7, your circle of genius. This is who you're hanging out with, right? 8, your adventure. Are you having any fun this summer? Yeah. Are you planning for it? Or are you doing it right now? 9 is love. Are you doing what you love? Are you spending time with those who you love? And then 10, impact and legacy, which is all significance. And that's all about the essence of what today is about. Because when we look at the 10 forms of wealth on this, and you're in struggling, going to stability mode, I want you to focus today on a few different aspects. Number one, your physical health. This is a good time this summer to be focusing on your physical health. Many people take the summer and they chill out and they go to the beach and they don't take care of themselves. I don't want that to be you. I want you to actually double down on your physical health in the next 2 months before Labor Day, because if you can take the summer to really amp up your physical health, you're going to not only feel better and be able to deal with going from survival to stability to success to significance. You're going to be able to think better, dream bigger, and you're going to be more happy. You're going to be happier with all that's going on. Also, now's a good time to assess your financial world. Your financial world in July. We just passed halftime. Hopefully you listened to the halftime edition of the Impact Show, but in your financial world, and then also your professional world, your career. What are some things that you can do that is going to amp up for the third and fourth quarter here of the year? I just had my mastermind monthly coaching call here on July 1st. And when I was talking with them, I said, guys, most people coast in the summer. We're not going to coast. We're actually going to make some moves in July and August that are going to set us up for success from Labor Day on. But it starts right now. It starts right now in July and August. And here's how we're going to do it. And I outlined how we're going to do that. Right. So when you think about going from struggling, that whole survival mode to stability mode, I want us to focus on the physical, the financial, and the professional. And I have a question for you. When was the last time you took a full day off for you? When was it? Maybe you're at the beach right now. You're like, TD, I'm on the beach listening to you, brother. Good. Congratulations. Dive in the water, get a little Louis Luau body surfing competition down to the Atlantic coast. Good. But when was the last time you had a full day to yourself? And if you have, congratulations, keep going. Because the last I checked, no one's like, man, I wish I worked more. I wish I would have taken more time to work. Although when you're in survival mode, guess what we're doing? We're working our tails off into exhaustion. I remember recently, it was about a month ago, I was working with a client who said, man, I haven't taken a day off in almost 2 years. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like, they hadn't taken a full day off. Like they had, quote, taken time off, but they had worked, an hour or so in the morning, an hour or so at night. So they didn't get a full day off where your mind could completely rest. Our mind is in overload pace, especially when you're in survival mode or stability mode and your mind isn't getting any rest. So simple reminder is this: if your physical health and time are out of alignment, everything else is going to follow. Stability starts with structure. So I want you to make sure you prioritize today, getting some time off in the next 2 months. Please take time off. Don't feel guilty about taking time off like I used to. I'm like, man, it's hard to do when you're in survival mode or stability mode, but you need it, which is going to help propel you to success mode, which is all about next week's episode. We talk about success, moving into significance of what that looks like. But I want to make sure that if you're in this mode today, that on the 10 forms of wealth, you're really focusing on the physical health, your financial wherewithal, and of course your professional world is not the time just to coast and just take 2 months to chill out. No, this is the time to really strategize and amplify and get ready for what's going to be an epic Labor Day onto the end of the year.